Okay, we're on, huh? Thanks, Bunny. There we go. You ready, sweetheart? Let's go. You lead. Show us how you can do this. Hi, everybody. This is Juno Beach. Instead of trying to get Dusty to go to the dog park, I'm going to test out this new skateboard. Got it yesterday. Used it a little bit in the parking lot last night. This time, I'm going to see if Dusty can do this. She pulls me so much. And I've been talking about it and talking about it. So here we go. Let's go, Dusty. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. I think people have been having a hard time hearing because of wind noise, and I imagine the wind noise is going to be pretty bad. Don't go down there. You don't even like it. Come on. Crazy dog. You want to go to the beach? Guess you got low energy today. Come on, baby. Pull me. There we go. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Oh, you got somebody watching. Cool. Hope you're having a nice day wherever you are. It's beautiful. Sun's getting a little warm. It's a little after 9 a.m. here. We just were at the Jupiter Inlet where I had a little soak time. Feels good. And before I go see my mommy, do some errands with her. I thought I'd take this time before it gets too crowded down here to try to do a little cruising. Don't mind the messy car. Okay. Sound check. Sound. All right. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? The volume. What does that say? Alright, done. I'm hoping this works. Come on, baby. Let's do it. Oh, pardon us. Let's go. Get to work. You're a work dog now. Yes, pull. Pull! Dusty's acting thirsty. I don't know. Maybe she forgot to drink her water. Let's go, Dusty. Let's go. Hustle.
That's the way to throw it.
Yeah, trying it out. First day. Dusty, let's go this side. This side. This side. Figure it out, baby. Yes. We're moving. Get a nice pace going, sweetheart. Uh-oh, here comes a lizard. Oh! She gets so distracted. Probably not the right shoes. I might even need a helmet. Some gloves. I guess these longboards, people like to have the gloves so they can do some slide braking and stuff. Dusty, move to the side, honey. Excuse us. Dusty, why do you... All right, I got to go on this side then? Is that how it goes? Everybody else goes on the other side. All right. We're picking up some speed. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Don't slow down. Oh, I hope that doesn't ruin my thing. Are these things waterproof? I don't know about that. It's expensive, that's what I know. Easement, I guess, for emergency cruise. Come on, baby, come on. Hello. Now we're talking. Yeah! Do it, baby. You know what you're doing. Don't slow down. Oh, she's got to smell everything. Cut it out. Go. Yeah, I never really got into skating as a teenager. I saw my friends getting themselves pretty banged up and stuff, so I pushed it out. And then later on, gosh, it's almost 20 years ago now. Oh, you're good. Thank you. Hey, Dusty, let's try to do this. Come on. I know you're a social creature, but don't get in everybody's way. What do we got here? It says, I'm up too early. Am I good? Something new. Well, I didn't fall. That's good. Dusty's definitely learning how to help me. Uh-oh, here we go. Good morning. Come on, honey. This is what we're doing now. This is our new thing. You're gonna keep going. Should you get a new skateboard? This is a brand new skateboard. Would I get a new one? You mean if this one gets messed up from riding through a puddle? I don't know. I'll do it if the viewers want to help me get one, because I didn't really have, you know, let's just say I'm low on funds, and I'm not a very influential influencer yet, so it might be a minute before, you know, everybody starts donating to make sure Dusty I can have these kinds of adventures. But yeah, you know, actually, from riding around last night, I thought, oh, maybe I should have a second board that's more for doing tight turns and stuff. This is definitely a cruiser board, or I guess the downhill people would use it. But man, I started going down the hill this morning, and I realized, yeah, I'm not up on those kind of slide turns or whatever. I don't even know what you call it. But to brake, I just jump off. I'm a little fearful of the board hitting my doggy's feet or ankles. I don't want to be taking her to the vet for my stupidity. Come on, honey, let's go. That's good exercise for her and me. Mostly for her, because I'm not pushing a whole lot. Dusty's, she's looking a little winded already. Her tongue's hanging out. How's the sound quality? Is it windy? I'm using this little earphone microphone thingy, earbuds. I'm hoping that cuts down on the wind noise. Pull me, Dusty, pull me. Maybe if I get some speed going, she'll figure it out. Yep, so trying to make the most of being down here before it gets too hot and I go back to New Mexico, which is going to be plenty hot too. Is there a place that's just mild? Smurf. Do you see the Smurf? Ah! Yeah, so that's the kind of stuff that's probably going to get me injured, is her all of a sudden noticing, oh, somebody peed here, I got to check it out. I don't know what she learns from smelling all this pee. Oh, I see. She's looking for her spot. All right, thankfully I have a little doggy bag. Can take care of that. I'll let you look at this. She's a funny dog. She always kicks the dirt, but not where she left her little deposit. Just kicking dirt and grass. All right, we're live, folks. Oy. That's a pretty healthy one. Okay. Back to the show. Feel better, baby? Let's go. Let's ride. Where do you live at? Gosh, I can't see this. Oh, in Florida. Well, my mom lives in a town called Jupiter, and I live in my car for the time being until I get back to New Mexico. And there I live in a town called Chimayo. We'll see when I get back if I still live there. I'm sure everything's fine. But here I've been staying in Jupiter. The night before last I was in Delray Beach. Delray's a really nice town. Lake Ida has a great dog park for Dusty, and I like to swim in the lake. Hopefully not get alligators tasting me. Let me take a little stop right here. Oof. Okay, we're back on. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, last night, people beat the shit out of their boards, but last night, maybe I got like a grain of sand in the bearings of the trucks or something like that. And so now I'm all like, oh, there's a little, it doesn't sound perfect like it did when I first got it. But honestly, I'm not hearing it now. Maybe it worked itself out. Mush! Pull, dog, pull! Poop time. Yeah, thankfully. It's funny because sometimes I'll take her for walks. She'll walk, and she holds it. But when she goes to the dog park, she has no problem peeing and pooping. Uh-oh. But another dog that she was living with, I think, taught her to hold in her pee, which is just dumb. I mean, it's good if you're in the house all day. Not so good if I'm trying to get her to do it so we can do stuff. Okay, here we go. She's moving. Keep going, honey. Keep going. Uh-oh, we're coming up on a bunch of people. We got equipment and shit. I don't know what the fuck the deal is with landscaping in Florida. Land scraping. Like every week or two, these guys have to come out here and do this shit. It's just pointless. Pointless. Noise pollution, smog. It's disgusting. I feel bad for these guys. And I've done plenty of pruning and raking and all kinds of landscape work. I can relate. But it's like people come to Florida because things grow and then they want to trim it all back all the time. Dusty, cut it out. Uh-huh. Just get me all twisted up. Dusty, to one side. Come on, honey. I know you're smart enough to figure this shit out. Hello. Let's go, girl. Let's see. So, the traveler of the bunch. Oh, of Lapidary Dave's crew, you mean? His what would you call it? Entourage. I am the traveler again. I've been a traveler many times in my life. And then I settled down for about 4 years. This would have been the 5th year. But circumstances have brought me on the road again. So yeah, it's hard for someone like me to stay put even when I wanted to. But I'll tell you what, doing it out of a Prius is a little cramped. This thing probably has an obnoxious loud. Yesterday you played with rocks. Want to start working on them sometime. Not too enthusiastic right now. Are you doing lapidary work? I keep forgetting to tell David, so maybe this will help. Maybe the message will get through to him. I want to talk to him, and maybe I've even said it in the past, but I'm thinking about it more and more. So cutting some of those stones, and instead of making cabochons, just cutting them into shapes for doing mosaic. I believe what is called zilij, like the Islamic tiles. I think that would be a really nice use of gemstones. Just little triangles and hexagons and stuff, and then. Are you trying to hurt me? Or is it really that important? You gotta smell some piss. God damn it. If it's so important, why aren't you still smelling it? She just gotta like check in. Oh, somebody peed here. Great. Now I know. All right, landscaping bad for the animals. No shit. Wild animals use it to live in and eat, and all that landscaping is bad for the environment. They ought to just leave it alone. Yeah, I mean, I get like spring cleaning, like 3 or 4 times a year is really all that. But to make everything into rectangles, to me, it's a sign of sickness. It's this OCD kind of mentality where they're just. All right, I mean, I'm trying to be understanding to people. Everybody's got their different issues. I certainly have mine. But the idea that if somebody has some kind of issue...
And then put it to my name and pay more taxes.
The taxes. Okay, so here's the deal. If you've got a condition that compels you to make everybody else and everything else in the world have your condition, that's really fucked up. To not just be able to leave things alone, but to say, no, every edge has to have a fucking corner. I don't know. It pisses me off, honestly. And so 6:30 in the morning, they're out with all the fucking gear. Trim. Okay, I get it. So maybe they shouldn't have planted this sea grape right next to a sidewalk, and now they have to, this looks horrible. So they have to keep cutting it back. Well, that's bad planning. And as far as I'm concerned, bad planners should be out of office. You don't get to plan fucked up things and then have people say, oh, well, we better keep them in because, they've been there so long, or they're part of a legacy. Fuck that. Totally ready for an overhaul of the whole system. And, for all you agents and officers and everybody else, the bureaucrats who just are shaking in your shoes if anybody says that it's time for them to fucking get a new job. Well, dude, don't have a war against me. Just fucking look in the mirror. And Sterling, I'm sorry, I know I'm talking to you now, but I'm just kind of venting. Let's see what's going on here. He's on Garage, Enterprise, Entourage. Well, talk to Tex. Toronto. Talk to Tex, yeah. I never really mastered that. Dusty, I'm going to put something over your nose so you stop smelling. How does that sound? Used to do when you were young, and now you're retired at 65. Had to find a hubby, so getting back into it, bought a cabin machine. Oh, a cabbing machine? Sterling, forgive me. You're finding a hubby, and I know things are different now. I kind of had the assumption that you were a male, but not that it matters so much. But now when you mention a hubby, then I start thinking, oh, is this a female? But then I think again, well, no, everything is, Dusty, just walk. Thank you. Why you got to get in people's way? Is this your political statement? Poor doggy. It'd be crazy if this sidewalk just went all the way down the coast. There's a good stretch like this over by Delray Beach. I'm sure I'll do a stream from there. A little bit in Palm Beach, but it gets pretty chopped up. I don't know. Yeah, it would be hysterical though if there was like a bike path that went along the coast of Florida. Skates, bikes, whatever. And then just find little spots to camp out along the way. But no, they want everybody to spend 100 and something a night in a hotel for just a shitty room. What used to be a nice room was a hotel, was 100. And now 100 is just like, that's considered a low rate. And where's my $29 hotel room? Better off sleeping in the Prius. Dusty, move over. Do you see this? She doesn't get it. Alright. Thank you. That lady's a little pissed, I think. She didn't want to have to move over for my slack ass. You should said, hubby, you're married to a wife. Had 4 wives. I don't know what the hell it got with. Went to a tile company and they gave you all their cracked rocks or tile. Nice. So you know what I'm talking about with making mosaics. Dusty, to the left. Good morning. Dude, why are you so out of it? Man, Dusty is usually pretty sharp, but... Do you need something? You need water? I didn't bring her any water. I didn't bring water for myself either. I guess I'm gonna start heading back. I don't know if we call this... Well, it's a test run. So... Let's go. This way. You're acting like you need water. You get in the car, you don't drink your water, and then you get out of the car, you want water. What am I supposed to do? Let's see. Can I read this? So 4 wives. Jeez. You know, if you can have 4 wives at once, you might be able to get some stuff done in this world. But serial monogamy seems like it would get... Well, they're going to be expensive either way. Stop it! There's nothing there. It's some old poop. Go! I don't know what's up with dogs, why they have to smell poop. I don't want to smell poop. If I get a whiff of poop, I go. I get out of there, or bury it or something, kick some sand over it. I had to do that because either a dog or a person this morning, there was a fresh one laying out there, it wasn't picked up, and she wanted to go to it. I'm telling her, dog, stop, you're gonna get sick. And she came down with this weird ass cough, this reverse sneeze thing. Thankfully, it seems like she's over it. But I'm like, dude, you put your fucking nose in all kinds of garbage and bullshit, and then you get sick. Do you learn anything from this? I don't know. I think she understands some of what I say. She's pretty verbal, but she's also super willful. So she likes to disregard whatever I say. As if I'm just talking for myself, not telling her, get out of the street, there's fucking cars and trucks coming. I mean, how do you teach something like that? Do I have to have an electric zapper? I mean, then she's just going to be traumatized. Okay. Well, Sterling, I sure appreciate you joining me. It makes it a little more interesting than me just talking to myself. You are a male. You've had 4 wives. You're on number 4 now. Well, I hope it lasts, you know, a good long stretch. And I hope that your other wives, that you have good relations with them. Watch out, lizard! Damn, this little lizard. was about to become skateboard roadkill. Lots of cicadas or something like that over there. All right, she's into it. She's pulling. Here you go. You're motivated. You want to get back to the car. Yeah, I could barely even afford a dog. I can't even imagine. Wives. These days, I mean. Oh shit, I stopped eating tortilla chips because they went up to $5 a bag. How am I gonna pay for a wife? I better get really good at this internet sensation business. But if everybody's gonna become an internet influencer, well then nobody's gonna be interested. Go. Come on. She looks thirsty. 4 wives. Well, my mom had 3 husbands. What are you doing? Juno Beach, kind of beautiful. And in the shade, it's particularly nice. In the shade is good. In the sun, nice when there's a breeze. There hasn't been much breeze lately, which is crazy because the ocean's there, I would think. Ocean breeze. But it was pretty stagnant for a couple days. That's my weather report. Not a lot of clouds in the sky. I'm hoping we get some overcast weather. I really want it to just be like 70. Not that, the weather has to accommodate me all the time, but yeah, 65 to 75, light mist, some drizzle. That's my favorite weather. Plants can grow, but it's not exceedingly tropical. Yeah, I don't know. Florida's really nice. It has some good qualities, but when I got up this morning, I was starting to realize why I didn't keep living here back in the old days. I've tried it several times since my family is here. But yeah, when it's 8, 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm already sweating, even after just taking a shower, that sucks. That's annoying. I used to ride my bike to work, and by the time I got there, Dusty, do you not get what's happening here? It's like either she's just more interested in other people than she is in sticking with me. Let's see what the chat says. Sterling's still with me. Awesome. Oh, and then you're gonna lie down. All right, you need a rest. A lot of things going on out there for her. Oh, your wife. She's excited. Your dad was a veteran. Oh, you're talking about my doggy. There's a lot of distractions. Grew up with all kinds of animals and helped him work on them when you were young. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, animals are cool. Tile companies will give you broken tiles and you break them up into pieces and make pictures out of them with scrap. Sell them very easily and make good money. You used to. It's funny because when I tried to do that in the past, when I was living in Durango, there was only a couple of tile companies back then. There's probably a bunch more now since the boom. Testing. Thank you. But yeah, they still wanted to charge me. I forget what it was, but it's like, all right, everything has to have a price tag, even the shit you're about to throw out. Okay, guys. Yeah, so I never. It was, yeah, years later I looked into it again. I guess it's probably getting close to 10 years ago now. And when I was looking at pre-made pieces, pre-cut, it's like really expensive. So I just dropped it. But now that I know Lapidary Dave, I don't know if it would be worth it for him to do. But the things don't really need to be polished super heavily. They just need to be shaped. But who knows? Maybe I'll start doing lapidary work. It was not something that I do. I'm more of a collector of minerals, but seems like in this world, you know, it's great if you could do something that you love, but really it seems like a lot of times you just have to do something that you don't love, and then in your time off you do what you love. Stay to the right, honey. Oh, she's not getting it. Listen! Oh, because there's 2 dogs coming up. So dogs take top priority. Listening to me is secondary in her mind. You're just going to meet those dogs for 2 seconds anyway. Why is it so important? You're just going to sniff a butt and then you're on your way.
We need one.
That would be great. Yeah, I was told I should get the dog some booties, but maybe roller skates would be more like it. Dog skates. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if that becomes a thing. Let's see what we got here. Supper. Had a thought but lost it. No worries. Oh, only one wife at a time. You've been with your 4th one 13, 14 years. She'll be the last one. Good for you. 13 years is... That's good. My folks were together for like 24 years. And they had previously been together before. So they met back up. And they were good pals afterward. And her last husband, bless his soul, my dad and they got along well. They even would go to sports games together and stuff. I think it's really cool when people can maintain relations after the romance is done. You know, we only spend so much time of the day. Even if you're totally got a really healthy sex life and all that stuff, I mean, how much time is really going toward that? So we might as well just get along. But sometimes, you know, we grow apart and then just can't really be around each other anymore. Let's see what we got. Did I pass my car? Wouldn't surprise me. So all this shit is relatively new. Used to just be dunes, sand dunes. I guess it's going to be a little while before that comes back. Yeah, so they make these guys cut this stuff into freaking flat. It's like, dude, why did you plant these? They're just going to want to keep growing up. And I bet there's like a little sprig sticking out, and I bet you that must irritate somebody so bad that they see one branch sticking out of their rectangular bush, and then oh, hell breaks loose. Start chewing out the landscapers. What the hell am I paying you for? No, it's so noisy, it's just disgusting. It's a sickness, I tell you. And the dudes who are doing the work, I don't even think they have the sickness. They need some cash. They've got bills to pay. Everybody's overextended. Everybody bought the fucking bullshit about lifestyle and all this nonsense. So paying. Mortgages, car payments, paying for parking. I listened to something on the radio. This guy was pushing his book all about parking and parking lots and parking garages and all this stuff, and just getting us buttered up to paying for everything. Pay to stand still, pay to move forward, pay. That's all that we are to these people. And they already have enough. They made enough. They inherited enough. No problem. But the compulsion to make everything else in their image, it's strong. It's strong. So we got a busybody culture. I've been deleting messages. I'm looking down and I see message deleted. I didn't delete any messages. Maybe my hand touched something. Or Google is fucking with me. I apologize, Sterling. Some communication breakdown here. I'm not deleting your messages. I think what you have to say is valid. But sometimes I'm quick to blame YouTube or Google or whatever. Somebody told me they couldn't see any of my videos, and I thought I was getting shadow banned. So I went through and I selected each video to public. But when I'm turning it on, it says, should it be public or unlisted? I say public. So then after the fact, I have to go back and every video I have to toggle through and figure out, well, how did I get to that prompt to even to make it public again? I'm just not a tech person. And these things are made for 12-year-old girls with tiny little fingers. So every time I touch a thing, I'm turning something on or off. I don't know. What the fuck? What's going on? Inventors. Yeah, no, I try to use the maps, and the maps, they send me around to go up the street, to make a U-turn, to come back down the street, even though there was a spot to turn. But I say, oh, okay, they want me to see the freaking whatever it is, bagel shop or freaking drapes, whatever the fuck that people are paying Google to put their thing on the map and make sure that I'm like, instead of just driving to the place, I have to go and drive around the little shopping district and then come back to where I'm trying to go. Fucking waste. People are gonna get in car crashes, all this kind of shit. But hey, that's their model. That's their business plan. My question is, if y'all weren't getting paid for this shit, would you still do it? And I know the answer. I know it. If everybody was on furlough starting today, not going to get paid, but we expect you to keep going to work. Who's going to do that? There'll be a few people who do that. They'll be holding out, thinking they're getting their compensation. But overall, no. People like to think that they have all kinds of principles and values and blah, blah, blah. But if they're not getting a paycheck at the end of the fucking cycle, they're going to lose interest. Military people. Oh, they kicked my... You, Sterling. No. Well, thanks for hanging with me, Sterling, while I'm trying to figure out how and why your view deleted message. I don't know. It's just such a drag. Really, Hello. I'm not trying to delete anything. And it makes the decision for me, or whatever. Maybe part of my thumb touched something or other, but it won't give me a way to get it back. And this is the kind of shit that kept me from really getting into this stuff. You know, Dave was encouraging me. A lot of people say, "Oh, you should do live streams. You should be on the internet and blah blah blah." And I'm like, well, a lot of that technological stuff just breaks when I touch it. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I've got some kind of a weird charge. And if it's not that, it's just basic ineptitude. All right, we're moving now. Seriously, honey, try to move in one direction, all right? That's just what I don't want to happen. I guess it has to happen for you to realize you don't want it to happen. Just go forward. Let's go. Having a little smoke break down there. The Reef Club. Oh, that's lame. I was liking the conversation. Now I guess you just get to hear me rant. Pull, Dusty, pull. She don't want to do this. She says, I'm not your slave, dude. I just want to smell pee and poop. That's my mission. Good morning. Why the hell are you hidden? Let's see, there's this little icon thing. All messages are visible. Live chat. I don't know. Oh, watch out. Watch out. Well, don't stop. Bessie, how do I communicate with you more effectively? Go. Where's that husky part of you? Husky, husky, husky. Yes. I don't know how to unhide you. This is so annoying. She's losing her steam again. Let's take a break right here and try to figure out how to do this. Okay. 50 minutes in. Do you delete it? Everything's deleted. Everything that you said has been deleted, and you've been hidden. And who can we complain to? Who at YouTube or Google will even answer? This is for filtering that fucking bullshit. And that's for flipping around. So I don't see any way. Unmute microphone, that's good. All right. YouTube, I know that you guys like to analyze and do all this bullshit with figuring out what people are talking about. Well, how about you undelete these messages and don't hide my audience. Honestly, I only see 4 things to switch around here, and none of them have to do with unhiding. What if I was swiping this way? Good morning. 52 minutes in, I'm totally frustrated. What the fuck? Oh, here we go. Put user in top. Unhide. There we go. It's a little blue dot on the, or a dash or whatever on the side. I'm supposed to have seen that. All right, well now I know. Now I know. Ooh. Let's go, honey. You want some water? Leave nothing but your footprints. That's a good. It's a good philosophy. Dusty, drink some water, honey. A little bit of toe jam. It's fresh. You're stubborn. Beep. Okay. The adventure continues. You're unhidden. Somebody. Let's move that out of the way. She seriously thinks that everybody who comes by is like coming by to see her. What would you do if you were in an actual city, Dusty? You wouldn't get 2 steps. Maybe she would just stay still and the world would come to her. Okay. Mush! Mush, Husky, mush! Yes, go! Yeah, so here, the bad planning, put in the sea grape or whatever. It looks like a ficus to me. But yeah, maybe when they planted it, you know, it was 6 feet in, so. Do you like getting hit in the feet? Is that what you want to do? I bet you don't like it, but you ain't gonna change. We're learning how to do this. Man, she is losing steam hard. But you like pulling me until you have to pull me, and then you don't like it no more. You just like pulling me when I don't want you to pull. Such a willful dog. Yeah, I know, you got a mind. You calculate. You make decisions. Let's see what this guy's doing over here. Mowing up the leaves. Oh, a couple days ago, I was at the park, and the dude was on the riding mower, and he was seriously riding on sand and gravel with a fucking lawnmower, kicking up a dust storm to get tiny little fucking sprigs. And it causes so much noise and disgust that I had the windows open like a fucking idiot. And so then there's a layer of all this little twigs and debris and shit in my car. Grit. And I'm thinking, what the fuck is the point of driving that mower over gravel? There's no grass coming up, and you're just wearing out the blades. And, you know, when I think about it now, that is the point, because then you get paid for doing the maintenance on the thing and putting on new blades or whatever. Like, yeah, who's paying for that? Not the dude who's riding. Not the mower man. He's not gonna fucking pay for that. He's gonna have the company, whatever he's working for, they're gonna cover that cost. It just seems like bullshit to me. Like non-work is what it is. You know, people are gonna criticize me because I'm on a skateboard instead of fucking digging a ditch, but no. People who are pretending to work just keep busy. Seems like that's what it is. Just look busy, Jesus is coming. All right, well, it looks like we're back to what I call the armadillo. There it is. Uh-oh, you can see my plate. I forget that we're living in a time where some douchebag can look at my license plate and then say something to somebody or whatever. That dude's gonna have fun. That's that new kind of, I forget what it's even called. I see some people doing it. They even have motorized ones. So you're sitting above the water. Not sitting, but standing. Ooh, maybe I need a new battery for this key fob. Let's see if we can stop. Whoops. What are you doing? Drink water. Drink. Drink water. Can't make a dog drink water. You look like you're real thirsty. Is this not fresh? For you now? Alright, let's see. 59 minutes. What was the last message you got from me? Let's see. Last message was one wife at a time. 13, 14 years. That's a blessing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, to find someone that you're compatible with for 13, 14 years is major in itself. And I know in terms of marriage, that's not long. But I think getting any two people to do anything together for more than a couple of months is a miracle. And then you get 13, 14 years out of it. It's good to hear that you're still going strong. Dave says this is my dog wife. What a one-sided relationship that is. Yeah, it was shortly after that I said, Dusty, you're not staying in my bed no more. You get your own chair. She likes to lay across the bed. Right in the middle. Does your wife do that? Yeah, I mean, I tend to lay diagonally across the bed if it's big enough. But I think she just does it for the attention. Like, yeah, I'm a bad dog. I'm laying in your bed. No, I don't want her dirty feet on my bed. You want to go sit down in here? The windows are closed. She's tired of this skateboard gig. All right, I'll go get you some water, doggy. I'll be right back. But the windows are up. I'll get a freaking ticket. It won't be that long. And then watch what happens as I try to take the law in my own hands. Well, 52 years old. Just got my first official skateboard. It's a sunny day. Oh, this isn't a water thing. Oh, damn it. Let's go up a little further. Oh, shit. I don't know how much more I have to go up there to get water. Seems like I just saw the thing. If this isn't it, I'm in trouble. Game over. You're still on here, nobodies. Please, you're talking. You do hear me. That's good. I was wondering about that. Is there wind noise through this little microphone? Oh, there's no water down here. It's going to be too far. So Sterling, is your wife into the rocks and gemstones? Oh, look at that. It's just trying to... Did it delete again? Yeah, so how am I supposed to hold the damn phone? And I can't even undo it. This is so stupid. Google, redo this whole thing. Last time when I pressed this, it gave me a thing to unhide you. Double click it? I don't know. This is just bunk. Is somebody else on here? Like one of the agents? Are you fucking with me? Unhide user. All right, finally. So you can't actually touch the comment next to it. You have to go to the one above it. So unintuitive. They're trying to retrain us is what it is. It's not about giving us something that is usable. It's about changing the way that we do things to accommodate them. That dude's like, just because I'm on a skateboard doesn't mean I have to smile at you or wave or anything. Hey, cutie. Hello. There's not a camaraderie like if two people are driving in a Volkswagen Bug and they acknowledge each other. Skateboarders now. Maybe I'm supposed to be like ready to fight him because he's on a skateboard and it's a different color than mine.
Don't worry. Good drivers here. You think?
You're good. That was me being inconsiderate, I guess. I just didn't take into account they were coming up that quick. Whoa, look at that. They know how to have fun. I guess this was the solution for those folks, to just clear all this out, because like those ones are planted so close. So why clear this out and leave that? I don't know. At least put something here. Some kind of freaking clover or whatnot. Well, there may be water up there. Let's go. Where's the doggy? I didn't see her. Did somebody take her? That's something that keeps coming up on my mind, is that I constantly have to watch at the dog park because I'm afraid somebody's going to take my dog. Did people used to do that? Or is that a new thing where everybody's got to be afraid of their kids getting snatched, their dogs, everything? Maybe. Can we have a douchebag-free country? Is that possible anymore? So, take care, doggy. Yeah, I go to see some shows, and I'm starting to see some of the same people over and over again. And this one lady, I could swear she wants to get my dog away from me. Like I have some people that they come up to me and compliment me, like how I must be a really good dog parent or whatever because she's so attentive. And then other people think that I'm like abusive because I don't dry her off after she gets wet. I'm like, she's a dog. Nobody's drying me off. She'll live. There she is, staying in the shade. All right, honey, I'll open the windows. So that's it. This is what it's like in 2023 if you don't have all your shit together, living by a credit card, staying in fucking hotels for $200 a night. Get this. That's where the magic does not happen. Wake up me off. It cut me off. Yeah, it's because I'm holding this phone with my hand. And so if I don't hold it just right, it starts erasing comments. Who got a raise for figuring that out? You know? Like, you should have to click something a couple of times. Like, are you sure that you want to erase this message? Are you sure you want to hide this person? They're like, nope, hidden. Figure it out. Fuck Google. Any of you billionaires out there want to come up with something else? Something that actually works for we the people? Or is it that once you get $1 billion under your belt, then fuck the people. They're just consumers. They're just meant to extract more resource and finance from. I don't know. Maybe I'm a fantasist because it will let you talk, Sterling. I'm seeing you again. I had to toggle the little blue line. But yeah, so I had this notion in my head, which is pretty childish and immature, but that when this country was founded, it was on some actual principles. And I've got these guys running around, we've got flags left and right, and everybody's got strong opinions about what freedom is, and America, great, this and that. But the actual getting down to it about what the fuck freedom is and what it means, and oh, freedom's not free. Yeah, but freedom to pursue your happiness. I know happiness isn't guaranteed. You gotta pursue it, and good luck holding on to it once you get it. But instead, we got all this manipulation. Thanks, Edward Bernays and Madison Avenue, and where people don't even know what the hell that they want. They just want what some boardroom decided. This is what people are going to want this year. Oh, okay. Maybe that worked on me because 10, 12 years ago, somebody got it in my head that I should get a skateboard, but I kept riding a bicycle. Now I got a dog. So it's like, well, riding a bike and holding a dog leash, not good. And so I thought maybe this would help. But was it marketing? I don't know. It took me to find this thing. So maybe this is an hour and 12, 13-minute commercial for these guys. I'm not getting a dime. Not yet, at least. Landyachts, send me a check. You could email me. My email's in the link. In the description. But yeah, in my head, I'm in this other America where if you could put a roof over your head and some wheels under your feet, and then go about the business of pursuing happiness, somehow that's not realistic, and instead it's pursue more stuff. New stuff, better stuff, shiny stuff. It's all about stuff. And loud mufflers, which don't muffle. There's a cute little doggy. So, yeah. How many of us out here are overextended? Sterling, I hope you're not. I hope that you're comfortable. You hit 65. You paid your dues. Sounds like maybe you have a decent life. You get to do what you want to do. Shit, my mom was still working. She would be working now, but she's having these issues, and honestly, it's probably better that she's not. But yeah, whatever inheritance that I would have been getting was definitely going to her care, her elder care, which is fine because she provided plenty for me growing up. My dad too, they were fucking awesome. But my dad used to say, don't get old. And what's the option, really? I don't want to die young. There's the new crew. With the fire engine red Ferrari there. Anybody want a secondhand Ferrari? Still not letting you talk. It's still not letting you talk. But I could see you saying that it's still not letting you talk. It took you off. You tried to get back on. I don't know if you can do anything about that, but I put you back on and I'm reading your message there. So it's a test run. Another test run. We're testing everything. Bye, landscapers. See you in a week. It's okay, because one day everything's going to be genetically modified to grow into perfect squares and rectangles. And then all these landscapers are going to have to find jobs working in biotech, engineering, square plants. And that will make somebody happy before they die. You're out of here? It's not letting you say anything, but you're saying that. But I understand if you got other things to do. It's an hour and 17 minutes. I did my test run. Now we're just winding down. Dusty's having her little relaxation time. That's a cute place. Place is okay. That's a little obnoxious. That's obnoxious. You know, if you got a family of 14, sure, but I bet you that those things have 1 or 2 people that come for a week or 2 a year. Or it's an Airbnb for $3,000 a night. It let you back on after 20 minutes. I don't know. I think that's just... There might be some kind of a lag here. I'm not seeing the little blue line anymore on the side. You don't have anything to do. You're watching Fox News. Ooh, Fox, huh? Those guys don't make me happy. And it's not that I think MSNBC is any better, but it's just all chatter. Sterling, they're playing ping pong with you. I would just recommend, I don't even know, the freaking gardening channel. No, Fox. It's just another case of broken clock syndrome to me. You know what I'm talking about? Like every broken clock is right twice a day. That's what I get from any news thing. They're not obligated to tell you the truth. Do you know about the revocation of the Smith-Mundt Act? Smith-Mundt, M-U-N-D-T. That was in place to protect we the people. But now since we're all just consumers, they don't have to protect us, and we can be propagandized. And since corporations are just basically an extension of government agencies, and since the government is just made of office holders, and some of those office holders get so used to making decisions for other people that they don't want to let go of that. So they decide, okay, we're better off propagandizing the nation rather than actually telling any truth. You're going to get up and go do something, go to the restroom, maybe lay back down, take a nice nap, catch you around. All right, Sterling. thank you so much for joining me. It's been entertaining. I hope that future people can get some laughs out of our conversation. It's been stimulating, and my best wishes to you and your family. And since nobody else is on, we're 1 hour and 21 minutes in. Thank you. Be kind. Rewind.